Good morning. I am going to piece together some videos that I did this morning. I think the first time I woke up, maybe about, I can't remember if it was 4 something. I think I'm gonna tell it on the video, but I'm making this part to put in the front to show what I'm doing, talk about what I'm doing. Um, I'm realizing, which I already said, it was something about that truck, the food truck. Um, Something not right with that sound that's coming from that truck. And then they had the lights on. Yesterday I was outside and um she wasn't parked where she normally parked. She was parked like going straight. And so um when I got outside, she cut those back lights on. I actually could feel the heat. And it was really hot. It was so hot till I went back inside. Because like I'm telling you, these are not just regular lights on the cars and the trucks and on the porches. Even the street lights are not the same. They rewiring the street lights. If you pay attention, but you may have to have your phone or something in order to see it, something digital. Um, so this morning I woke up to the vibration, and I'm hearing that sound. 'Cause I had my head, back like that, and I'm hearing that sound in my ears, and my body just vibrating. But it's doing something to my organs. I don't know if it's a vibration, but I be dehydrated. When I wake up, my mouth is just dry. And I drunk some kombucha before I went to bed. Um, I haven't checked my blood pressure in a long time. I don't even know where my blood pressure because I might have to buy one. Because they used to make my blood pressure be at like stroke level high. Um, it was like 200 and, what was it, 201 over 100 and something. I can't remember what it was. I know it was like 201 over 100 and something. When we stayed at the other house, and my daughter had took my blood pressure, so I need to take my blood pressure now to make sure, because these people is trying to really mess me up. Because my brother, he worked for FEMA. I can't remember if it was FEMA or Homeland Security, because he talked about both of them. I don't know if he worked for both of them or what, but I know he's a Mason. But his blood pressure was 200 and something, over something. And it affected his kidneys. He actually had kidney failure. He had to have surgery to get a new kidney. I think this is what they're trying to do, which I told him when he was telling me about it. I told him that he maybe he may be being gangsta, because I'm still trying to figure out how did they know where I had my roommate in Washington D.C. Because it wasn't under my name; it was under his name. They attacked me all night while I was in the motel, in the hotel, wherever we was in. They actually was at my sister, not my sister, my niece's funeral. They were at the funeral, attacking me in the funeral. I come out the funeral, the first thing I see was one of them looking at me dead, smacking my eyes. I do believe that pastor was part of it too. But that sound, I know that sound got something to do with the vibration in my body. But I still don't think that it's the only thing, because I know there's more than one. This house is connected to more than one system, and I think it's connected to that burnt house over there. The house burnt on the inside. But there's nothing wrong with the outside. With the electrical system, they still got it on. Um, that guy wasn't over there for nothing, and he had a shovel. I was in prayer and I saw a vision of a hole under the ground and a shovel laying beside the hole. He had a shovel over there. He was actually over there doing work because he would be up under the house. So what's the purpose of being up under the house digging, connecting that system over there to this system, to this house? And then that truck, it got the sound of it must be carrying some kind of wave or something because I'm still vibrating. I'm woke in my stomach because that sound is still going. I put the earphones on to make sure that I had video because when I videoed it, I was talking. So I had to go back and re-video again to make sure this time shut your mouth, Regina, and just get the sound. So I had to put these here microphone uh, earphones on so I can get a good hearing. And I could hear, but when I was listening to it through this here, my ear, this ear here, felt funny. Not this ear, but this ear. This is the ear that I get that sound from. So, and just like I was saying on one of the videos, at the house where we came from, Smith, the man that had the brown house, he was running some type of generator. He started running some type of generator. He built a little house that he would go in, and I think he put the controller the thing that he was controlling to make that energy that was coming out from under the house to make it more solid. But then because he didn't always have that generator sound. He started running the generator. And I was saying, why is he running? I was saying this to myself, why is he running that sound? But he did. Now I realize it. He was using it to attack me. So it's been over 4 years since they've been attacking me with this sound and with this vibration. And not just me, my sister too. My sister too. But I don't understand the flying saucer. Because it had to be the flying saucer because that's what I saw on that back street behind us. It was over the beige house. But that whole area was blue. But I seen that exact same blue in my sister's bedroom. In her room. So I don't know what they doing to us. Her whole room was blue. And I just got a glimpse of it. Because as soon as I glimpsed, I walked up to the room because her room was across from mine. And when I was going to my bedroom, and I just had, her door was open. And I got when I walked up to it, I could see it was blue. It was lit up in blue. It was like a illuminated blue. And it just lifted up. And, I didn't confuse me because her room was dark again. So I walked in her room and I was just looking around trying to figure out, why can this room was blue and now it's dark. So I looked over at the VCR thing or the cable box. That blue that's in the cable box. And the VCRs that's lit. That's the color blue. That's that color blue. I've seen this 3 times. 3 whole times I've seen her room blue. The whole room was blue. Then one day I went into the kitchen. The whole kitchen wasn't blue, but it was like I don't know why every time I try to a laser. It was like a small little blue going across the cabinets. And then it laughed. But I saw it. Then one night I woke up. And I just woke up, I looked up in the ceiling. Really, I didn't look up in the ceiling. My head was already turned toward the ceiling. And there was a red spiral. One of them things that go around in circles was in the ceiling. and I fell back asleep, and I woke up again, and that little laser blue was up in the ceiling. So what they doing to us while we sleep, I don't know. I have no idea. I did. I'm trying to think. What did I do with it? Did I save it? Because I did put a camera in there in the room to watch me sleep. I don't know if I left it in there all night because I thought about it. The people that have got the cameras from probably monitored me, and I know they part of this gang stalking. They're part of it too. Anytime your security people are part of the gang stalking, if you being gang stalked, your security people, your security system. But I don't think nobody. I'm hoping. I don't know. I don't think this. But it may be. But this is not Wi-Fi though. Ran by Wi-Fi, or is it? Let me see. It is connected. No, it's not connected to the cable box. It's connected to its own box, the box that came with the cameras. But I don't know if anybody able to hack into it. Put it like that. But after this, it's gonna show me waking up this morning. I'm gonna try to fix it that way. And I was just in pain. I'm in pain now in my right side. This is the same side where I'm hurting at is where I had the abscess. After I had surgery, I had to have a surgery uh, back in 1996, I think it was. And the doctor sent me home hemorrhaging. And from all the bleeding, all my organs stuck together. Everything was, they said it looked like somebody had poured glue in me. And so uh, they were supposed to be, they put a catheter in me to drain the blood out of me because I was hemorrhaging. That's what they did first. That thing, oof, Lord, I almost slept that doctor too. not meaning to, but he stuck me somewhere where he had numb me. And when I caught that pain out, my hand just did like that, and everybody caught my hand. They were putting them long needles just tearing down in my skin. Then he'll pull it out and get another one. So it was going from real tiny to bigger. But I could feel that him tearing down in my skin. But when he stuck me somewhere where he hadn't numbed me, I almost slapped that man. And they put a catheter in me, and but what it did was make the abscess bigger. So they had to end up giving me surgery. Go back in there and cut me all over again. So I had the surgery in January. I had to go back in the hospital February. Go back in the hospital in March. January, February, and March, I had surgery. But he never did get me right. Because I had to go back in the hospital the next year because I was having a hard time using the bathroom. Mm, just a mess. But where I had the abscess at, that's where they keep attacking me. Because the first house that we came to, every night around 3 o'clock in the morning, I would hear this loud noise like a bang, like a boom. And then I would get hit in that spot. And I don't know what made me think I was pulling that with it because it felt like I was hemorrhaging. And so I would put my hand on that spot, and I say, in the name of Jesus. And I said, the blood of Jesus, and I take it like I'm taking it out of me, and I throw it back. I throw it back. And then I heard that sound again. It was like we were going back and forth. I don't know if I was doing but it actually was stopped. That feeling of hemorrhaging was stopped. But they never hit me again. They did this every night. So I don't know if they was attacking my sister then or not. But I was the one, because she didn't never go outside except for on the back porch. So I don't know, it was until that heat started coming in the house. When we moved to the other house, because she won't even let bed off until we moved to the other house. She would bed off, but when we moved to the second house, that's when she really went down. And that's because they had this stuff coming out under the floor. And her whole attitude, she got violent. That's when she started cussing me and fighting me, hitting me, and didn't want me to change her the pins and stuff like that. Change her clothes. I mean, she actually would fight me. Like she done bit me. I took a video with showing where she bit me. She'll kick me, call me every beat. I mean, she just this every day, every day. But she didn't act like that at the first house. It was the second house that she started acting up really, really bad and just losing, weight going down and stuff. Not wanting to do anything for herself. Not wanting to get in the shower. I don't have to make her get in the shower and take a shower. Because she had a shower in her bathroom. Anyway, I'm going to let the other video with I woke up this morning, let it play. I'm going to put this in the front. And then the actually first video I did is going to come on after this one. I hope I'm talking about everything that I want to add into this. They more than one system edit is on this under this house, because there's something that's coming up like a wind, like a breeze, and it's very irritating, and they have a heat to it. They have a heat to it. Somebody is controlling it. Somebody is controlling it. And I guess I have a suspicious about something. But I tell you what, if I'm right, whatever I pray and God will answer my prayer, they go for them too. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. Because I don't bother nobody. I'm not gonna let nobody else treat me any kind of way. And you think it's okay. And it's just how I feel about it. Because I always been a person that try to be of help. My children always told me, Mom, you're always trying to help somebody. You try to be too nice. And I do. I try to be of help. I always like to share what I have. Like I used to cook all the time. People I knew, especially somebody that didn't have nobody to cook for them, I let them come and eat. There was this one guy, I don't know how he got to know me. I think somebody was talking about me. Or sometimes, I don't know, we became friends. That's all we were, though, we were friends. Because people saying he was gay. I didn't know whether he was gay or not. I kind of suspected it. But we became friends, and his grandmother, she ended up going in a rest home because that's who used to cook for him. So, I kind of felt sorry for him. I would cook and invite him to eat, but then he got well. Like if I need to go to the store, he would always charge me. I had to pay him to take me to the store, but you eating free food, already cooked. I had to tell him about himself, but he ended up dying. And he wasn't that old, but he had a heart attack at work. And when stuff like that happened, it really got me thinking how many people have died because somebody killed them and made it look like it's a regular death. Because these people have hit my heart. If I hadn't got up and moved out the way, they could have killed me. They could have killed me. That man behind me, he attacked my heart quite a few times. It felt like some kind of wave coming in the house. And it would be, one time had something real hot on my neck. I think that's when my blood pressure was like 200 and something. But he had something on my neck. And then they know exactly where you at in your house. With your door closed, your windows closed, but they know where you at. They know how to attack you. So that's where I go in this house right here. No matter where I go, I don't even have to drag the chair. If I just go and leave the chair there and go get in my bed and lay across my bed and fall asleep, I wake up vibrating. No matter where I am. Right now, I guess it's my kidney. They just swelling me up. I'm talking. My stomach gets bigger and bigger every day. My face is just getting fluffier and fluffier. My neck just hanging. My skin don't even feel like it's supposed to feel because of what these people doing to me. Completely surrounded. Completely surrounded. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to see if I can get all these. There's four different videos. I'm gonna try to make it one. Um, well, I know what's causing that vibration up under this house. What's causing my body to vibrate, my spine. And it's the food truck. Just like I've been saying, it's the food truck. Because I woke up feeling my spine vibrate. And and I'm hearing that sound. The sound is the same as the vibration. And so when I look outside, it's the food truck. I've been saying it all the time. It's the food truck. And that made me realize at the other house, that man, he had something that was making that sound. Like a generator or something that he had. And he built like a little building. And he had it in there. He kept going there. So that's what was making me vibrate over at the other house. Now, that wind, that feel like a hot air coming up, I'm kind of figuring that out too. I'm not 100%, so I'm not going to say it yet. But it's coming from up under the floor. There's something up under this floor. Like I was saying, they have to be connected. Something that truck is plugging into. It's making whatever it is up under this house. caused me to vibrate. And it's still something up under this house. Because I would hear something hit. But the vibration part is coming from the sound of that motor. And somebody is controlling that heat that comes up from the floor. And I'm gonna start paying closer attention. Something happened tonight, and I paid attention to it. So I'm gonna keep paying attention. And if I keep seeing a certain thing happening at certain times, then I know. I mean, this don't make no sense for people to do like this. I mean, it's pure sickening. And then this the food truck, but people eating from this truck. I wrote a letter. I wrote two letters. I just pray that this person get these letters that I wrote. 'Cause I wrote two to the same person I just had. I had two different addresses. I didn't give them my address. I just gave them my email address. And I'm gonna see they're gonna contact me. I'm praying that they do, because if they contact me, I'm gonna let them know my suspicious, what I'm suspecting, and I hope these people go to prison. Like I said, I don't care who they are. If you trying to hurt me and destroy me, I don't care who it is. I really don't. They up the sound, and I'm feeling it over here. Yeah, they gonna up it. They gonna up it. I'm gonna show let them know. But that's all you know. I had noticed when we first got to this house that the man that had that truck, but I kept seeing a woman too. But I didn't connect her to the truck. I just kept seeing her. But I would go over to the window, open up my curtains. They would always be looking over here. I'm trying to figure out, you know, how they know I'm at this window. But then yesterday, she was driving the truck. The first time I seen her drive the truck, but she had them red lights, right? And I could actually feel the heat from it, from over here. I got real hot. That's why I left from outside and came back in the house. Cause I could tell she was attacking me with them red lights. And I could feel that beam hitting me. Eyes just itching. These people, they don't care how much they hurt you. They don't care that they're destroying you. They just don't care. I'm hurting. It's like I'm hurting in my kidney or something. My stomach just swelling and swelling. It's swelling. Okay, I think I need to come here and call it. It's what time it is. 5:20. So I've been talking about maybe about 10 minutes because it was 5:09, I think it was, when I first woke up. I'm hurting my side though. Feeling sick to the stomach too. You know what I'm saying? These people, they don't care. These people is heartless. This a woman, a black woman that was shining that light on me yesterday. Like I said, they hiring black people to destroy black people. And they so stupid they don't even see what they doing. And this is what they banking on. For black people to be just as stupid to destroy their own race. So I don't know what I want to do. I'm gonna say good morning, though. Try to find me some place where my body, my inside will vibrate. I don't know what it's. This food truck. This is why I be vibrating. The sound of that food truck is connected to something that's connected to under this house. That truck been doing that all night. The first time I woke up to that sound with my body vibrating to the sound of this truck. It's still running. That's been some hours ago. And I knew it. I kept saying, but it's such a distance. But they got to have something running from over there to over here up under this house. I just pray I'm getting this sound. And they dehydrating us. But it's that truck. It's causing us to vibrate. The man at the other house, he had something. He had some type of generator that was making this sound. He had a little, some type of little house in the back of his house that he had built. He built it to put that generator. It sounds like a generator, a motor or something. But that's what's making me vibrate. That sound. So that sound must be carrying some type of energy or something. 'Cause it's not just a sound. Because a sound is not gonna just make me vibrate. But it got to have something to it. There's something like that out there. So I hear it. Please help me have that sound so I can hear it. The thing that they cut it down some, but they must be cooking or something out there. I smell smoke. But I could smell smoke in here when I woke up. I could smell smoke. And I covered up my nose. So that smell is coming in here. Today is Friday morning, the 1st of April. April Fool. I just pray that I got that. It's still, I can't get the car. I think he knew I'm moving him. They probably texting.